Good evening and welcome to another EGTV Channel 6 sporting event. I'm Bill Beaupre, and joining me tonight is my good friend Mike Weary. Tonight we have the Elk Grove Grenadiers hosting the Prospect Knights, and it's senior night here, and Prospect comes in 500 at 11-11, but undefeated in the East in first place. Mike, what do you think you might see?
Well, they played the first week in December, and it was a good game at Prospect. Prospect ended up winning. As you said, they're undefeated in the East. They won 52-43. So I'm looking for Elk Grove in the last conference weekend of the season here to try to get a little momentum, hopefully, for the playoffs.
Yeah, they got Elk Grove with 5 wins on the season, and we seen them earlier. And boy, we saw an exciting game against Rolling Meadows that went into overtime, and an incredible game. I don't know if it was Max Christie or the guy from Rolling Meadows had an unbelievable night against Elk Grove.
Yeah, he had a bucket night, 51.
There you go. Elk Grove cutting down the line, couldn't get it to fall. And a senior lineup, maybe a smaller lineup that you might be used to seeing with Elk Grove with their seniors. Riley Rathman, Michael Ankinzar, Dylan Elsner, Matt Crimmins, and Sean Cherry. Smaller lineup, but right now it's working with it 0-0. Prospect in the powder blue, Elk Grove in the white with green and gold numbers. Matt Crimmins using that senior head there, letting that ball go out of bounds instead of trying to get it. So Elk Grove,
he was ready to grab it and he let it go. So Elk Grove's bringing it up, a little trap.
Ekenzar bringing it down, number 2. Quick foul out there, way away from the basket. So the first foul of the game goes against Prospect, still 0-0. Elk Grove's second possession. They had a nice look at the basket with a cut down the lane. Crimmins with a nice pick and then cuts to the lane, gets fouled going there.
It was the old give and go. Crimmins had a nice pick up high and then just rolled to the basket.
They're talking about it.
Foul.
One called foul.
Oh, a jump ball.
Yeah, one called foul, one called jump ball, and the jump ball won. So 0-0 with the possession arrow in the favor of Prospect. And Elk Grove with the smaller lineup really looking to probably get out and run with the ball.
Oh, nice steal up high.
Yeah, nice start by.
And
wow, finishes. Acrobatic shot at the other end. And Elk Grove goes up 2-0 with this senior lineup on senior night. Prospect, nice rotation around the outside.
Yeah, they worked it till they got a nice little shot. Little penetration and dump, and they just kept rolling it around.
TJ Johannesson, senior guard for Prospect, evens it up at 2. Under 6 in the first quarter. Boy, offensive foul, maybe a moving pick there on Crimmins.
Yeah, and as you said, Bill, you know, Prospect undefeated in conference on the east side, but only 11-11 overall.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised when I saw that. Usually when you're undefeated in a conference, you kind of win everywhere, but boy, they've kind of done well in conference, because are they 8-0 in conference, Mike?
I
believe thought it was
so.
Like 8-0, so they really only have 3 wins the rest of the season.
Yeah, and they have a tough one tomorrow. They're playing Meadows. They're coming in, this is their 9th because, they're 5-3 coming in, and they play Meadows tomorrow, a game that was postponed from Tuesday, I believe.
So that's Michael Ankinzar, number 2 for Elk Grove, controlling the ball up top. Riley Rathman, number 1 in the corner. One nice cut there by Elsner. Way outside.
Rathman, that's his shot.
Boy, I'll tell you, they just kind of lulled him to sleep out there, and he was so far from the basket, but he just drained it to go up 5-2.
We saw him get hot. He had a streak against Meadows, Bill, and he had like 7 straight points.
Yeah, and he's really playing more up at the point position, and he's one of the taller guys on the floor right now. But wow.
And they answer with a 3 right back.
Yeah, John Creedler, 6'4". And he was almost standing out of bounds when he shot that ball. Boy, nice cut down the middle there. One too many passes. Sometimes it's better just to put the ball up. We're tied at 5. Prospect's starting to have a little bit better movement with the ball now. Boy, wide open in the corner.
Wow.
Woo! Sam Murray, number 15. I could see how wide open he was from here. Boy, Prospect really starting to play now.
Oh, so they steal the ball and draw a foul. It's a win-win for Prospect on that play right there.
Yeah, that might. Oh boy, that was on Crimmins. We saw Crimmins, very good football player, played for the Grens. And you can see he's been setting the picks and has 2 fouls already, so he's aggressive out there. Little stutter step and then into the corner for Johannesson. This time it bounces out. Boy, up in the trees, Michael Atchinzar. The Prospect right back. And Johannesson missed from the corner but gets the easy layup. So Elk Grove finds himself pretty quick. You know, they're up 2-0 and then up 5-2, and now they find themselves down 10-5. So it changed real quick there. And in the game we did against Meadows, Ryan Singsank was really the star of the show, and he's yet to be on the court yet.
Yeah, as you said earlier, Bill, Elk Grove with a smaller lineup.
So coming back the other way, still 10-5 in favor of Prospect, and really looking to start to pull away. Boy, I'll tell you that TJ Johannesson.
Yeah, you're going to have to get on him a little bit, even away from the ball.
Yeah, he's a shooter. You know, he missed that one from the corner, but boy, he hasn't hesitated. Every time he's got that ball, it's been up in the air. He's got 7 on the night, and it's 13-5. Elk Grove can't get anything to fall right now. And here comes that kind of that change we thought might be coming. Here comes Ryan Singsank, and you know, it's about the time you want to do it because you certainly don't want to get too far behind. You know, the other one is Tim Varga, number 52. He doesn't stand as tall as Singsank, but he is strong under the boards.
Yeah, he's got a physical presence. He plays bigger than he is. He'll back somebody out. So you look for him to hit the boards.
And number 30, Mark Matos, also checked in. So this is probably more accustomed to what we've seen as a starting lineup for the Grens, who hopefully, you know, Prospect didn't jump too far out in front, now up 16-5.
Well, Elk Grove getting a little sloppy down in the offensive end. And Prospect hitting threes, Bill, that's not a good sign.
No, Prospect really just methodically coming down and finding their shot and putting it up and scoring.
Well, they move it around till they get an open shot. They're pretty patient. Yeah, they're not afraid to fire from that three-point line. There's another one.
Wow, TJ Johannesson. You know, what is it, Mike, when we do these games? I mean, the other team is just lighting it up.
Well, they have 19 points, and we still have a minute 20 left in the first quarter.
Singh had his first shot. I'd like to see him a little bit closer than that, but at least he's got into the game. When Johannesson, he's just throwing it up there.
Wow.
Wow, there's
they
one
just keep
from outside,
finding the guy.
Sam Murray. So it is someone different every time, but Johannesson with 10 points on the night already. And like you mentioned, we still got a minute left in the first.
Yeah.
So 22-5. The game quickly getting away from Elk Grove here on senior night. And the seniors, Ryan Singsank, didn't start the game because he started most of the other games. So a lot of times the coach likes to get some of the other seniors in there. Sean Cherry, John Salinas, Tim Varga, Matt Crimmins, Mike Anchinzar, and Dylan Elsner are the seniors.
And they did a nice job, the Elk Grove administrative staff. They have their current picture now and then a baby picture.
I will mention that EGTV is live anywhere in the world, online. And they're starting to do some Facebook stuff too, and eventually be Facebook Live. I know they've had a couple of them on there already. And I do have to give a shout out to my sister-in-law way down in Florida. That one sailed out of bounds. She actually said she'd tune in and watch this tonight.
Wow.
Yeah, we're getting
Well,
people
hello down in Florida.
all over the world.
We might have to go down for a visit.
Although they did have a freeze warning the other day, so they had some cold weather as well. So Prospect up 22-5. Elk Grove just not able to get in the rhythm after putting together a couple early.
Well, Elk Grove just playing that zone and trying to stay in their area because they are getting some open looks when they're helping out. And,
wow.
I mean,
wow. That timeout certainly didn't slow him down, did it?
No, that's 13.
I think they're still trying to. Wow. You mentioned the Rolling Meadows kid. I think it's Max Christie. That's what I kind of say.
Yeah, Max Christie, and he's still out. He's going to be out, I think, a couple more games.
But he put up 51, and here now we have T.J. Johannesson.
Well, Johannesson's doing
it from the 13
3-point line. Christie made 25 of 26 free throws, so that helped a lot for his stats. But Elk Grove played great that night. It was a tough loss for them.
Wow, that's a deep ball right there, Johannesson. You figure, you know what, just throw it up. Boy, that's on line.
Whoa.
Boy, Elk Grove could have used that because they're down 25-5.
Wow, that was an unbelievable first quarter for Prospect.
If you calculate that out, 4 quarters,
100
Elk
points.
Grove's got to lose 100-20.
Yeah, that'll slow down a lot this quarter. You know, and you play that zone on defense just so you can stay in your area. You can't get picked because you start going man and then you're getting picked, and you might even get more open shots. But you know, regardless, they're getting some very good looks, and it's one thing to get the look, it's another thing to hit the shot, and they're hitting the shots. That won't continue.
No, and that's huge for Prospect because these shots too, they're almost out of bounds when they're hitting them. So it's difficult for Elk Grove to control under the basket and that far away from the basket.
And it's not one guy either. It's several of them, and right now it's.
Well, one thing I can say for sure is he probably won't score the next couple possessions. You know why I say that, Mike?
Why is that?
Because he's on the bench.
Yeah, Johannesson. How do you say it, Johannesson?
Yeah, you know, sometimes you even wonder if that J might be a little silent, or like a Y.
Oh, it was a nice basket for the Grimes.
So my sister-in-law did text me. She actually is watching down in Florida, Mike. So now we have a multi-state crowd. If we could get one per state.
Well, we got 2 right now. One in Illinois, I hope.
Yeah.
No, it's a good night to watch EGTV if you're in the Midwest, even though it did warm up a little today.
It did warm up. I think it got to 16. I mean, it was balmy.
With that sun out, though, it didn't feel bad.
You are from the Midwest.
The saga continues.
And that's someone who just checked in, Matthew
Wallach. He just came in and fired one up.
Yeah, they stay warm on that bench. I don't know what they're doing down there. So 28-7. Prospect showing why they're undefeated in conference.
That's what Elk Grove needs a dose of, little sink-sank.
And that's what Sing Sang did against Meadows. He just got down low and was aggressive at the basket. They're actually going to say he was hit.
You know, you have Kreider at 6'4" for Prospect, and he's about the biggest guy to Sing Sang. But I think Sing Sang is he 6'7"?
He's 6'7", but he's a strong kid.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen some 6'7" high school kids that are kind of thin, but he is solid. And just as good, if not better, at baseball.
So they did not give him the basket. So he's going to shoot 2.
Sing Sang in and out. Still looking for his first points of the night. Hits that one.
Just need some stops. Don't panic.
Yeah, only down 20.
Yeah, a lot of game left.
But Prospect has played some pretty good defense, so it's going to be tough.
Yeah, they have. They're just very active, both ends of the court. That's a nice trap by Elk Grove.
Yeah, Prospect actually got down the line and lane and had a short shot there. Maybe that's the thing, and they missed it. They're hitting the deep
great
three
look.
balls.
Wow.
Wow, that was a nice rotation there. Jack Schneider comes under the basket. 30-8 in favor of Prospect. There's a hold underneath. I think they're trying to hold Sing Sing because he is a big kid under there. You know, guarding him is Grant Hisk. You know, in Grant, they listed 6'4", 200, but he looks small next to Sing Sing. Number one for Prospect, they have it 6'4", 200 pounds. Yeah, but I agree with you. I mean, Elk Grove, they should just be throwing it down the Sing Sing every time. He's either going to get fouled or have a shot at the ball or at the basket. That was, I think it was Matos.
Yeah, Matos outside. From the corner.
There's a block there by Sing Sing.
Block and a foul.
Devin McKinney, number 20, had checked in there for Elk Grove. Nice job holding on to that ball just to get the foul called against him. So Mark Matos, number 30, does a nice job dribbling between the two Knights, but then lost the ball coming across the timeline. And that's TJ Johannesson, number 3. If he's on this side of half court, he's going to be shooting. That time it was Ben Miller from outside. And unfortunately for Elk Grove, it looks like he was pushed down and he was almost out of bounds.
I think it was. So it's not a shooting foul. So they're going to, Prospect will inbound it.
I mean, that's good for Elk Grove, but I'm not quite sure how that was not a shooting foul. There's Johannesson. Number 3 for Prospect, already has 11 on the night. Boy, nice little turnaround there.
He was like, no one's here, and he just kind of.
Well, Sing Sing had been covered him pretty closely, but Sing Sing wasn't in the area for a change. Matos turns the corner, gets it to Sing Sing. You know, last time we did it, Sing Sing was hitting those little soft jumpers. Right now, they're not falling for him.
Wow, these guys shoot a lot of threes, and they hit a lot of threes.
Yeah, Murray from outside. You're right. I mean, they kind of dropped the defense down, and Murray and Johannesson just stand out at the threes. There's Johannesson. There's an old-fashioned 3.
Wow.
Yeah, he's got 12, and he's looking for 13. And we still have 4 minutes left in the first. Wow. Sing Sing with that rebound, but what a heads-up play there by Sam Murray. He strips it out of his hands, and it goes off Sing Sing's foot out of bounds. So kind of a stolen possession by Prospect right here.
Raffman came out of nowhere to grab that.
Yeah, he was.
Need to get him going too. He's a great three-point shooter.
There's Sing Sing forcing it.
Yeah, there you go.
And that's what he can do underneath there. So Sing Sing with his first basket had 1 free throw earlier. So 37-10 in favor of Prospect.
Oh,
there's Sing Sing.
Oh,
he
the block, the grab, and the out of bounds. Nice play.
So Sing Sang showing his athletic ability. Check it in, Trevor Sprague, number 3. I think he might just be a sophomore, Mike. It's tough with Elk Grove because we don't have the classes that they're in. Over to Rathman in the corner. Back up top to Sprague. Over to Rathman. Boy, a crisper pass. He probably would have had an open 3 right there. There's Sing Sink in the middle.
Well, he's getting his baskets. I like to see him, post up down low, but he's hitting them from up high, so whatever works.
So 37-12. Sing
They just
Sink
need
starting to feel it.
They need to stop, and those 3s will kill you.
Wow.
You just can't match up when you're making 2-pointers and they're hitting 3s. It's just tough. Just got to ride the wave here.
We were talking the whole night about Johannesson. Sam Murray, number 15, just tied him. They both had 15 points on the night. Between the two of them, they already got 30.
30 of the 40.
If my math is correct.
Yeah, it is.
So 40-12 in favor of Prospect. There's Rathman down low. That's McKinney in the corner bringing it back up. I'm sorry, that's Roderick Fowler, number 5. Fowler just checking into the game. So 40-14. That's McKinney up top, number 20. There's a miss, and finally get a miss, and Johannesson goes down there and digs out the ball for Prospect. Another miss, and right to Johannesson. One too many passes down low.
Yeah, he tried to make a pretty play.
McKinney comes out of there, goes to the basket.
He draws the foul. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, nice aggressive move, and again, you get rewarded. You're going to make the shot or get fouled. So number 20, Devin McKinney, goes to the line. #24, Sean Cherry checks back in, as well as Andrew Clausen, number 22. We called his name a few times on the football field. Both Varga and Clausen.
Yep.
So 1:30 left in the first half. Elk Grove down 40-15. Elk Grove coach doing a nice job getting pretty much most of his players in the first half here.
Just trying to keep guys fresh. They're really hustling on D.
Yeah, that's Roderick Fowler, number 5, up top.
And you're afraid even on that backside, you don't want to come, too far across because they're getting those long cross-court passes and getting 3-point looks like that. Nice board by Rathman again. He comes flying in.
Yeah, and he was playing up top on defense and came all the way back and skied for that rebound.
And that's the 8th foul on Prospect.
I mean, that's one good thing for Elk Grove is they will get points with the clock stopped. Maybe a mini victory here would be to try to cut it to 20 before half. Right now it sits at 25. Nice job by Rathman. Hits the front of that rim and it falls in. So 40-16. Rathman with 6 points in the first half. number 3, TJ Johannesson, bringing it down. Elk
Elk
Grove
Grove.
with a trap. Prospect broke it pretty easy. 35 seconds left in the first half. Prospect may be content just to take the last shot. And you know, Mike, it's smart to do this from Prospect's perspective too, because you never know, you know, in a closer game when you might have to control the ball. And it's a good teaching time.
Yeah,
And there it was right there.
well, again, it's the patience, and that's the kind of shot you want, a layup. You know, and if you use the whole clock, that's fine too.
Yeah, that was a Creedler, number 30 for Prospect, who just had an easy layup to go up 42-16. And Roderick Fowler did a nice job driving to the basket and was fouled. And he'll have a couple of shots. Still looking for his first points of the evening.
A timeout here. Yeah, I don't know. You go in at halftime, and, you know, you just tell your guys, just keep fighting. You know, just keep playing hard. Things happen, and I haven't seen Elk Grove give up yet. So,
well, you kind of want to play like quarters, you know, so
even possessions, break it down,
Yeah.
you know, one further, and just
Yeah.
try to win that possession and, you know, play some D. It's just tough when a team is that hot. Again, it's one thing making 2-pointers, but they're hitting threes.
and there's two guys, and there's several, but there's two in particular with Johannesson and Murray, both with 15 apiece. So Fowler's going to go to the line for the Grenadiers. Again, a chance to put up some points without having the clock run.
At the line for Elk Grove to shoot 2 free throws. Number 5 is Roderick Fowler.
After he makes these, there'll be 2.9 seconds left in the first half. That one rolls out. 42-16 still. Nicer rotation on that one. 42-17. Prospect brings it back down. Johannesson.
Whoa, he almost hit that.
I don't think
Good D, though. Clausen got over there pretty quick, but
I don't think he's seen a shot that he hasn't liked.
no.
So both him and Murray with 15 points apiece. It's 42-17. Prospect over Elk Grove, and that's going to do it for the first half. But don't go anywhere, because we're going to be back with the second half real quick. Welcome back to the second half of the Grenadiers taking on the Prospect Knights. Bill Beaupre here with my good friend Mike Weary, and it really was a Prospect night.
It was raining threes, Bill, for Prospect. They just hit everything.
It was crazy. Johannesson and Murray, both with 15 points apiece. So they got 30 between the two of them, and Elk Grove only managed 17 points in that first half. So Prospect not only doing it on the offensive side, but kind of playing some stellar defense as well.
Yeah, it just helps when you're hitting all those shots. And, you know, again, with Elk Grove on the offensive end, had been a few turnovers here and there. Sing Sank got involved. He had 7 points in that first half. And it continues. First possession for Prospect, a three-pointer by Ben Miller.
Yeah, Ben Miller gets his first points of the night. And you mentioned every one of them could shoot their threes. I'd like to see their practices. No one's probably allowed inside that three-point area.
And there's Rathman.
Yeah, Rathman hit one early in the first half and then was quiet the rest of the time. Puts in 3 there and has 9 on the night, leading scorer for Elk Grove.
And he's a guy that can get hot.
Boy, good inside out there for Prospect. Wasn't able to get it to fall, but gets the rebound. But Varga pulls it down and throws it away.
And again, those turnovers, that's what's going to get Elk Grove.
Wow. John Creedler. That was a playground
nice
move there. Faked one way, went the other for the easy layup. So Oak Grove down 47-20. And there's Varga trying to muscle his way in there, but was called with the foul. I had a couple people call in over the break, Mike, and they wanted to know about those lines on the court. Maybe you could help them out there.
There's many of them. There's badminton lines, volleyball, and they even have lines. You can put two courts side by side, separating the big court. So, yeah, they can utilize this gym when they put those stands away. And I think you do some badminton.
I have done badminton calling in the past. And you're right, volleyball, badminton. There's Sing Sing just showing his size.
Yeah, and he followed that up. Missed his first one, got the rebound, put it back up, and he was fouled.
And again, I think that's there all day because even though there's some, kids out there maybe just 3 or 4 inches, shorter, he's just so much stronger than anything on the court. So 47-22. And Sing Sing with his 10th point of the night. So Sing Sing and Rathman with 10 and 9, the two scorers for Elk Grove. 19 of the 23 between the two of them. There's a nice weak side rebound there by Johannesson. Boy, nice move down low. Johannesson set Sam Murray up.
Yeah, Murray with a nice reverse layup.
And Murray was 17 on the night now, leading scorer for both teams. Rathman out high. He's had the hot hand for threes for Elk Grove. This time drives down low to Sing Sing, misses it. Rathman pulls it off the other side.
And they hit the
wow,
three. Great shot.
Yeah, Brandon Burns. Boy, a little bit of a timeout there just to kind of settle down Prospect as it's 49-26 now.
Rathman did a great job on that. Got that rebound. Could have put it back up. Probably would have been contended. But he kicked it out to the wide open Brandon Burns, and Burns hit the three.
So a quick timeout there just to try to settle things down.
Elk Grove on a 9-7 run here, so he's got to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, and to start the game, Elk Grove started out well too with the lead at the very beginning.
Well, they were at Meadows on Tuesday. I think they were up 17-1 to start the game. So they can score in bunches.
Yeah, they come out with a lot of energy in the first and second half, but it's maintaining that through the whole half, which is what Elk Grove has to do a little bit better job of. Wow. Sam Murray, just great body control.
Yeah.
It didn't look like he wasn't going that fast. He just methodically went down the lane and got an easy layup. And he's got 19 on the night now. There's big Sing Sing to the basket. Ben Miller just stands 6'3", but went up there and tried to block, but got part of Sing Sing's body, so Sing Sing will go to the line to shoot two. So 51 to
yeah, if they
26.
can get it in, get Sing Sing going, and Rathman and Burns and all of them, just get going from the outside. But the big thing is, Bill, they got to stop Prospect.
So Sing Sing hits that one. So it's now 51 to 27. Gives Sing Sing 11 on the night. Rathman with 9. Boy, they faked the long outside shot. This time he does take it, Johannesson. Johannesson a little bit cold to start the second half, but boy, he got it right back, didn't he?
Yeah, and Elk Grove, and Sing Sing came with the block.
Yeah, one too many times Prospect threw it up down there and Sing Sing came out of nowhere. So big number 44 for Elk Grove with a big block. And that's probably why Prospect stays out past the 3-point. So 4 minutes, 14 seconds left here in the third. Prospect has pretty much been in control almost since the beginning. And it's all been done realistically from behind the arc.
It's just that whole lane just opens up.
Yeah, they've hit so many threes. That's Jack Schneider, number 22.
Yeah, everyone, and that's the thing. What do? You leave your guy, leave him open for a potential three. You always have to slide in the lane. You know, you got to have help. But
Sam Murray, number 15 for Prospect, showing some quick hands there to knock it out of bounds. Boy, nice inbound play there.
Burns again.
Yeah, you know, design play. If you don't cover that inbound guy, he's going to be open. And he took advantage and just drilled it. So 53-30. There's a foul down there in the corner. Both teams with 2 team fouls.
Yeah, that's on Cherry.
And Prospect a little more methodical on this possession. They missed that. But boy, number 30 for Prospect just cleared everybody out. John Creedler.
Yeah, Creedler came flying in. Good defensive stand for Elk Grove there. Let's turn it into points.
When Elk Grove down 23. Again, if they can get it to a manageable amount, maybe 15 by the end of the quarter, anything is doable in that fourth. They missed the possession there, though, and it's going to go right back over to Prospect with a chance to extend their lead. Boy, Prospect is just in the right place at the right time, too.
And you know what? Prospect has gone cold a little bit here, Bill, their last few possessions.
That was Trevor Sprague bringing the ball down, had his feet taken out from underneath him. It's going to be a possession to Elk Grove, side out. There's Sing Sank out high. Sing Sank looking the position. There's Rathman over to Burns from the corner.
Burns again had a good look. Looked like it was on line, just rolled out.
Johannesson bringing the ball over, number 3 for Prospect. That's Murray, number 15, a leading scorer on the night with 19.
Elk Grove with the matchup zone again.
Yeah, this is something, though, that Prospect likes because it does give them that open 3-point shot, although they have gone cold.
They have gone cold. So
they're cold, but they're still up 23 points.
Right.
Minute 57 left in the third. Sing Sang's going to get a rest. Sing Sang sits, being the leading scorer right now for the Grens. Rathman went up and didn't know what to do with it. So he tried to dribble out of there, but it didn't work. So 53-30, Elk Grove with the lead. Excuse me, Prospect with the lead. We haven't had scoring in a couple minutes here.
No.
Either side. Prospect content to just throw the ball around the top, really in no hurry. They obviously don't need any more points to win.
Elk Grove ball. Good defensive stand again by the Grens.
You know, the prospect coach, I'm sure, is very happy being up 53-30, but I think he'd probably like to see a little bit better production right now.
Yeah, he has several different guys in, and he is rotating. He's going pretty deep. So, you know, he's trying to get some other guys some experience too, maybe some of your younger guys in a critical time.
That is a good point, especially as we get closer to the start of the playoffs. Matt Crimmins, number 11, had checked back in for Elk Grove, as well as number 20, Devin McKinney. That's Sprague out top. Tried to dribble down the lane and got fouled going there. Prospect's starting to pick up some fouls now.
Yeah,
that's their fifth.
Yeah, they're fifth, and we're not even out of the third quarter yet.
Cherry catches the ball on the inbound, dribbles it off a Prospect foot. He tried everything he could to keep it in, but that does fall out of bounds.
That looked like it hurt.
Yeah, it did. So under a minute to go here in the third. Elk Grove doing a little bit better this quarter, but still down 53-30. Boy, great job getting to the basket again by Fowler.
Travel. It's good for Elk Grove. They just put a little heat on him, and he slid his feet a little.
So 30 seconds left here in the third.
There's Rathman.
Yeah, Rathman, nice job. You know, he really gets high when he shoots that ball. So 53-32. You know, and I will say too, I like this refereeing squad here tonight. They are letting them play a little bit too.
Oh,
boy, Rathman
that was
just
online.
missed.
Oh, that was a good quarter for the Grens.
Yeah, you know, it looked a lot better than it probably was because they're still down 23 points.
Well, in that quarter, they almost matched their total points of the first half. They had 17 the first half. In that quarter, they had 15. So, you know, it was a nice little offensive quarter for them.
Yeah, and they did real well again at the beginning.
And they outscored Prospect by 4. You know, it's just the little battles and take a possession at a time, get some positives out of it.
So, Mike, maybe to go in a little bit more detail, it looks like the basketball might be green lines, and then the court going the opposite way would be probably in red, and then perhaps the badminton is in a bluish gray. Would you go with that?
I'm colorblind, so I'm going to take your word for it. I know the volleyball's the big square in the middle.
Oh yeah,
obviously.
and the volleyball is probably black. So that's what
Yeah.
that would be my ball. The volleyball is black, the badminton is grayish, the main court is green, and the side courts are red. But there are a lot of lines down there. It's even worse for volleyball when you're trying to call a ball out. And we've done several volleyball games, and actually those are very entertaining. They're fast moving.
Volleyball's great.
So we start the fourth, 55-32, Prospect with the lead. And Prospect pretty much maintained their lead through that quarter. Boy, now nice pass down.
Nice spot.
Oh, was that Rathman that came across?
Rathman. Well, we saw him jumping for rebounds, coming back, getting some of those defensive rebounds. So he's got some hop to him.
Yeah, he really does jump high, and he's probably, he actually plays the guard position a lot of times. So Prospect with the inbound, number 15, Sam Murray, the leading scorer with 19 points. There's Murray there. Most of his points coming from deep three-pointers.
Oh,
Wow.
you got the
I was just going to say Johannesson hasn't had anything for a while.
that
And
was
then
soft rim, yeah.
that one spun around and in.
Is that his first points of the second half?
I believe it is.
Yeah, because he had 15 at
Yeah.
half, so now he has 18.
Yeah, they both had 15. Now he's got 18, and Murray has 19. You know, I put these sheets here, you know, the roster. Look at them. People keep taking
You
them.
gotta put them in the
Makes
middle
it
of the table.
Makes it tough announcing when you don't have names and numbers. I bet you they don't have that problem on ESPN. Boy, nice job from behind.
Nice
Great
play.
job. Number 5, Roderick Fowler. You know, nice job punching that ball out from behind and then waited for it and went for an easy layup. And that's what Elk Grove needs, is a couple more kind of easy points like that. 58-34 in favor of Prospect.
Oh,
Boy,
what a great pass. Wow.
What a great
That
pass.
was just inside the half-court line. That was a long pass.
But realistically, though, a great cut, too. I mean, you have to play away from the ball. You always have to be moving, and Creedler did just that right down the baseline. Crimmins again using his head, just letting that go out of bounds.
It's good hustle play by Crimmins.
Etchins, number 2, checks back in. And Dylan Elsner, number 4, back in. Rathman up top. Crimmins down low with Sean Cherry. So kind of that smaller lineup, but Rathman steals it.
Wow.
And goes right in. It was harassed the whole time. Talk about letting them play. You know, Prospect doing a nice job, though. It's pretty much been right around 24, 25 points the whole night, and it sits at 24. 60-36. Elk Grove with another steal there, but Prospect gets it right back. Boy, carefully, he's right on that half-court line. That shot was off, but Prospect fought for it. And, boy, a tough foul there. Yeah, Cherry gets that foul, but he was just kind of standing there waiting to catch the rebound. At the line is Jack Schneider. He's got a couple baskets on the night. Now he's at the free throw line. And 61-36. And doesn't it seem like Elk Grove is just doing better, but they just can't get any closer?
Yeah, it's almost like they're treading water. I mean, they're doing everything right. They're making baskets, and as cool as Prospect started the second half with their shots, they've kind of picked it back up.
Rathman tried to get that down low to Crimmins, but Prospect broke it up. Well, I'll tell you, this press, though, is giving Elk Grove Prospect a little bit of trouble.
They just get sloppy. I think, you get to a point,
Wow.
You get your momentum going, you don't know where to
Did you see
throw
that
it.
call by the referee? He kind of stopped in the midstream, and he was trying to think of which way to put that ball. And it does go Elk Grove's way.
Great hustle by Ekinzar, though. He made a nice play. And
yeah, that's Varga back over to Ekinzar. Down low to Sing Sing. And I tell you, I don't know how you can stop that. 61-38, Sing Sing with 13, and Rathman with 13. The two high scorers for Prospect are out of the game now, Johannesson and Murray.
I'm telling you what, Prospect, though, very good passing team. And you'll see when we do the girls game, they'll make 5 passes in the lane.
Wow,
Rathman.
Woo! He's got 16 on the night with that long ball from the corner. (63-41). Sing Sing standing flat-footed blocked it.
It was still 9 feet of hand.
Yeah.
With his arm extended.
Eckensar bringing the ball down.
Yeah, you know, Elk Grove just a lot of turnovers, unforced errors, little, you know, out of control.
Elk Grove does a nice job with the trap, forcing a timeout to Prospect. We got 3 minutes, 27 seconds left in the fourth.
So this is, I believe, the last weekend of games, Bill, for conference, for the MSL.
Which isn't good for Prospect because they've won all their games in conference.
Right.
They want to stay in conference. And it's a good crowd here tonight for Elk Grove, and like they've been doing the last few years, they have the double header tonight with the guys going first and the girls going second. And EGTV will be live with the girls game next. When they replay them during the week, because they do replay them several times during the week, they don't necessarily do them back to back like that. It just depends on the time slot they can fall into. But tonight they will be live with the girls game next.
Yeah, they just continue.
Rob Lombardo, 6'5". Eckensar, nice job backing him down into the lane. Just couldn't finish with a shot there. Looks like Elk Grove might be getting a full player change coming up. Make sure everyone kind of gets time in the game tonight. Sing Sink with another block there. You know, I bet she's got 4 or 5 blocks tonight.
Nice pass. Great pass. Benazowski made a great pass and nice layup for Prospect.
There's Rathman out top, number 1. Leading scorer for Elk Grove was 16.
Yeah, he got hot again. There's Vargas.
Vargas with a long outside shot, couldn't get it to fall. Rathman almost stole that ball. Now timeout Prospect, just to really to get all the guys in there. You know, in a game like this, you like to have everyone, you know, they play hard all year. They're at practice every night, so it's good to get them some time on the court.
And Elk Grove gets a lot of their guys in as well.
Yeah, so we're approaching 2 minutes left. Prospect with the game in hand, 67-41 lead. You know, Prospect doesn't have their starters in there, but you can see they're still running the offense and still have that motion. Boy, nice move out top. Wide open in the corner. He came running down. Did you see him going to the ref?
Yeah, right into the ref.
That was Adam Burrich.
It's a 6'2" junior.
Yeah, he made that shot and got the bounce and started running down, and the ref was standing there.
There's Clausen gets inside.
Yeah, Clausen with his first points of the night. Minute 15 left.
Oh, and that's Burrich just said the referee went to the stands on that one.
Yeah, you're right. He got
ran
out of
him
the way.
over last time.
Yeah, he got out of the way.
So he has their last 4 points.
Boy, nice cut down low. That's Clausen with the spin. We're under a minute now to go in the game. It's a wide open game now.
Yeah.
Mike, I just lost another roster.
Bill, you got to put him to the middle of the table.
Wow.
I put my girls' rosters away so they no one can grab them.
So 45 seconds left, 72 to 43. I might not be able to announce the girls' game next. So 72-43, Prospect will remain undefeated in conference, which is completely impressive. And I think they might go 9-0. And then on the season overall, they're 12-11. And these kids are still hustling out there.
Yeah, they are. Well, this is their chance too. A lot of these guys don't play, as you said before, and you know they want to not only score, they want to contribute, whether it's a hustle play or a steal or something.
So 72-43, 12.2 seconds left.
Yeah, it was just a tough night for Elk Grove to overcome that hot shooting, and we were trying to limit it to the first half, but started off slow, but then that second half again, Prospect heated up.
So the Prospect Knights come into Elk Grove and take the victory 72-43. I'd like to thank my good friend Mike Weary for helping out tonight. I'm Bill Beaupre. This has been an EGTV Channel 6 sporting event. Have a good night.